is the book. I'll tell you how to use this book. You can't read this book like a novel, number one. You can't read it like the newspaper. I mean, if you go through, say, 20 pages, 30 pages, 50 pages of that book altogether, you'll be more confused in life than you ever were. Because there's so many different thoughts. Each quotation is actually a chapter. An entire chapter can be written on it. So that kind of information which is compressed in a few lines, if you read like a novel, it'll be a hash. It'll leave you with nothing. You won't take anything out of that. This is something that you have to read maybe few pages at a time, or maybe one page at a time. And you're supposed to reflect on it. You're supposed to introspect, basically, on each quotation. If you read them all together, it will be like, you take 10 dishes, put them in one plate, mix it up and try to eat it and say, oh, let me taste the flavor of each dish. You can't. It's like that. Because each quotation has a very different meaning, a deep significance which you have to derive. It's an interactive book, you can say. It's not something you read and forget. You have to work on it. It starts your thinking process. It ignites something in you. I mean, that's precisely the way this kind of a book works. It's not those thick, voluminous ledgers which people used to write before on philosophy, where everything was laid out to you, but end of the day you couldn't remember anything. So this is a kind of interactive book. You got to read and think. That's how it works. It won't work otherwise. But you can do one more thing with this book. What we've done is, we've made it into a kind of a diary. In the sense, it's every quotation is on a day of the year. So like 1st January, 2nd January, 3rd January, onwards, right up to 31st of December, each day has a quote. So therefore there are 365 quotations, or 365 sayings. Now, there are various ways in which you can use it. I mean, you could open the page on which is the day of the year. So say today is 30th November, you can open 30th November, read that, and consider that to be the message for you. Of course, each of you will read the same message. But how it applies to you, how that message makes a difference to you, or how you can benefit from that, which you will have to decide, of course. Another way to use this book is think of a number between 1 and 31 at random. Don't be biased in this. Just the first number that comes to you between 1 and 31. Now suppose you say 50. Okay. Think of a number between 1 and 12. Again, at random, immediately, the first number that comes to you. Suppose 6. I'm just taking random. 15, 6. That means 15th of June. Open that page and see the message. Before doing that, just make a mental note, make a mental intention that you want some guidance for whatever problem you have, whatever issues you have, or just general guidance for that day. And then think of a number between 1 to 31, that is the day, 1 to 12, that is the month. Open that page and read the message. It is like that. So you can use it in that way also. So this is how you use the book. Now